am here to congratulate the organizers, first and foremost, the Office of the Diaspora at the Office of the President, for putting together this 3-day exciting, informative, and educative summit, the Diaspora and the Homecoming Summit 2019. And sometimes when you put something together that involves people, getting the details, the logistics, behind the scenes, you need to be pat on the back. You need to be told that you've done a good job. So far, so good. And this congratulatory message is from the Vice President. Also, on behalf of the entire government, led by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who was here to grace the opening, we also say thank you for believing and for holding on to the tenets of the diaspora as a vibrant and active constituent of this nation building, that we are all in it together. Let me take this opportunity to reiterate the most significant point that was made by His Excellency when he met you about his commitment to ensure that Article 94, Clause 2A, that bars majority of you and I to hold office, will be dealt with expeditiously. As a member of Parliament and a returnee who had to go through renouncing a hard-earned citizenship from the United States of America, I understand, and I will be there with colleagues from Parliament who are from the diaspora to debate dispassionately and with fervor to ensure that you do not have to choose like we did. You don't have to choose between the country of birth and the country of heritage. Ghana, or wherever you choose to live, to return, is home. Now, the summit is an important event in our diaspora engagement strategy. The government, led by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, recognizes your enormous effort in helping with the developmental agenda of Ghana. The largely informal Ghanaian economy has been supported by you, by us, with our remittances, and it is greatly appreciated and recognized. But also through you, the Ghanaian economy is now being formalized by encouraging a lot of fintechs, mostly started by diaspora's returnees, and other stakeholders in the ICT industry to come up with a lot of technological solutions to meet the challenges that faces the nation. Most of you here can understand and appreciate, as you watch the last panel, when we return, that little impatience where you want things to work the way you want it. Well, gradually Ghana is getting there, so the diaspora does not have to carry the coffee maker, the microwave like we used to do, because it's all here. And you do not have to worry so much about linking up, because Ghana is on the verge of getting all of us connected digitally. The paperless system has also increased the port revenue, which is largely to our advantage because we ship things, we bring things to our family, we return, and we go through the typical frustrating event of getting our goods released at the port. Thankfully, through you, the diaspora and the returnees, our paperless system has increased and has also reduced the menace of smuggling and also the time involved in releasing goods for those of us returning and even doing business as a returnee. Let me take this opportunity to call on you, those of you gathered here, home and abroad, to look back home, to look to Ghana, to invest your skills, your network, your finance in the innovation center, and also in businesses that has to do with tourism, arts, culture, agriculture, anything and everything that the space is created for you. The numerous business and investment opportunities under this government cannot and should not be left without you playing an active role. This here is your land. You are part and parcel of rebuilding the country we call our home. Also, the most important part for you is to have a venue, a base where you can channel your grievances, your ideas, and that is the Diaspora Affairs. We have an office situated right at the office of the President, DAOOP, which collaborates with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration so that they can put together consultative engagements, getting back to you, listening to you, adding your thoughts to enrich a draft document called the Diaspora Engagement Policy. This will be presented to Cabinet after validation by your summit so that there will be a solid document to support the agenda of integrating a returnee, of integrating a diaspora, and also placing maximum value on the diaspora because it is our skills, our knowledge, our acceptance by our brothers and sisters in Ghana. That kind of knowledge will help us rebuild Ghana. No one will come from anywhere to rebuild our country but us, and it starts with you. Now, we will also want to use this opportunity to get each and every one of you here to support ROPA and the Electoral Commission in its implementation, because once you have a voice, once you have a vote, you can actually feel you are participating in the governance process. The diasporan community has served this nation tremendously well. Those of us who left in search of greener pastures and have returned, and those of us who were forcibly taken away and have returned. The journey has just begun. So your children and my children and those yet unborn will know that a path was laid. Someone, you and I, charted a course, and so that their path will be a lot smoother and a lot easier. All the deliberations you have had this past 3 days is to solidify our base, that you have a home. Returning now is no longer a surmountable and a difficult event. You can use your experience to encourage the rest who are still out there to know that there is a home called Ghana. Ghana has always led in all these events from the 50s and the 60s, having notables like Martin Luther King, Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, Maya Angelou, and forefathers and mothers who have started the journey that we are here to continue. So do not be dismayed. Yes, the journey can be arduous, it can be difficult, but do not be dismayed because the harder part is already done. I want to take this opportunity to thank you once more, the organizers, taking time out of your tight schedules, the participants, and above all, young people who came to listen, to participate, and also to share their thoughts, to believe in the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, that he has the diaspora at heart. Remember, he was once upon a time a diaspora. So all the decisions and all the deliberations made here, we are confident that the Office of the Diaspora Affairs will put it together and submit to the Office of the Presidency. So the forward march of ensuring your participation in governance, especially on the repeal of Article 94, Clause 2, will be a reality. So governance will not be the purview of those who were left here, but you can hold office once that full circle has been realized. Once Parliament accepts, once it's debated and it's amended, I can assure you the governance system in Ghana will be richer by the brothers and sisters who have gone out there to study and to come back. Now, one of the icing on the cake is the commitment by the President during the 6th March celebration that 200 of our sons and daughters are going through the process through the Interior Ministry to be given the citizenship. That is still ongoing, and it is something to applaud the Republic of Ghana for receiving its sons and daughters through nationality. So you have that badge of honor that yes, I belong, yes, this is home, and it will also send a strong signal out to the diaspora community that you have a home, you have a place. So please, the clarion call after today's event is to pass it on, pay it forward, and I acknowledge and give homage to Dr. Erica Bennett, who 15 years ago called me out of Atlanta and said, come home. Let us all in this room continue that clarion call. Come home. come home. Come home. I thank you.